Hello there and welcome back to another Thunder's Productions video. I'm the madman behind the mic, Jag Thunder, and this is Minecraft. And welcome back guys to another episode of Suburban House Building. And the last episode we were working on the roof and we were trying to get all that finished, and I said I would have it done by this episode. But I got to looking at something that I need to change so that you guys can readjust your house. I don't know why I didn't pick this up on the last episode. But everything is off by one block, always one damn block. All I had to do was just make the roof one block higher. So all I had to do was just build this up by one more block, so it's here and there, and then bring everything down by one, or like that, and I'll have a double peak, and then bring everything down by one, like this. And we just jumped right in. We just jumped right into this episode, and we are hauling ass. And that way I don't have to adjust this wall, and it will still come out right because I'm going to push everything out to here, and I don't have anything off right there. So we'll just go ahead and pull that through just like this, and this will give us an extra overhang just like that, right? So now all I gotta do is pull this straight across, and it will tie around right here. And everything is at the exact same height as far as the corners of the roof. So that is what I'm going to do. So let me go ahead and stop this episode real quick. I'm going to jump into MC Edit. I'm going to pull this thing with MC Edit. I'm going to pull this thing out. Go ahead and finish putting the roof on it, and then we will come back and continue on with the episode. Alright guys, we are back, and everything lines up and looks totally awesome. So we got a nice overhang now. I shifted everything over by one block. So now that this connects into the other roof. Now there's some other things that I probably could have done a little more complicated, but being the first one that I'm doing with my Let's Build series, I want to keep things as relatively simple as possible. And I need one more here. That way if you are trying to follow along, God be with you. Good luck. I am trying to count blocks where I can. A lot of this is kind of oh, that's weird. Not self-explanatory, but it kind of is. We had a nice floor plan. We built everything up, you know, by 4 or 5, and I counted that out for you. And from there, you should have a really good idea. Some of you are probably already done, because I think I'm running these episodes maybe one a week or something like that. So you guys have probably already finished it. And made some really nice adjustments to the house, and everything turned out really good. And kudos for you if you are ahead of me. That's awesome. Again, I'm trying to bulk record a lot of this just so I can give myself some time to get some bigger builds off the table. I'm trying to get like the Perdido Spar done and stuff like that. Now this here is kind of unavoidable. You're going to have a little bit of something weird is going to happen right here. I'm going to finish tying this roof in from underneath, probably in the detailing section. But it's what you can do is you can take slabs and fill this. Oops, not that. Slabs and fill this in, and I'm right in the sunlight. Let me go on the other side so you can see this. I'm probably going to trim the outside with quartz and give it a nice accent. And what I'll do is, let's go ahead and, whoops, that's not what I want to do. Let's find the quartz slab and get rid of the pink block because we never did use that. And I'm going to tie underneath like this, and that'll give this a little bit beefier look. And then like switch this out, switch out the stairs, just like that, and work that up. I think this will look pretty good. It looks good on my other one, my other test one. And then you're just going to put some slabs in here to try to tidy that off. And make it look like it's connected a little bit tighter to the house. I'm not going to do that now. I'm not going to waste time trimming all that out. Again, I may do that off camera just to keep that part from being very, very boring. And then we'll take a look at it in like maybe the next episode. Anyways, that's not what I really want to concentrate on today. I don't really need the glass. Might need the stone, the wood. Let's get rid of the quartz. Let's move this over. I am definitely going to need the white, the stone, and some cobblestone wall. And I'm not sure, right there it is. Because what I want to do is I want to build up some support pillars underneath this front balcony. So again, I'm still sticking with the stone underlay for right now. I think it looks good. I don't know if I'm going to change it out or not. I just don't know what to do with it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it for now, and we're going to go ahead and build up the corner just like this, and then we're going to put some cobblestone wall in, and we're going to put that up just like this. Now for this build, I am going to use fencing. On one of my other my secondary build, let's go ahead and find that fence. I'm using anvils for the railing. So in a later, the next build, we will use anvils. For this one, I'm going to use fences going this way just like that. And we're going to need another pillar right here. So let's go ahead and figure out the spacing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7. So that's going to give us a double if I do it that way. So I think, unless I put a corner piece on, I could put one right here, but that would be too close to the house, and I think that would look like shit. So I think we'll just go ahead and be off by 1 block, and that's fine. On something like this, I can tolerate that. And then we'll just build this up right there. And did I use quartz? I need to use that. I need to get that quartz right the hell out of there because that is confusing me. Alright, now across the front, same thing over here. We're going to put a corner here, and I'm going to grab some stone and bring that down here and here. That way we can have a railing, and then we're going to have another one here. So this is going to look a little funky probably up top if I just do it like that. There we go. Alright, and then I'll have to figure out the spacing, which should be, looks about right there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 should be the middle, just like that. And then we can pull this down to here. And that one's already there. And then finish it up with some fence posts. And I'm just going to connect it into the house up here. I'm not actually going to put a corner piece on. I don't really think it needs it. And just run that around just like that, and that looks really good. And then same thing on the bottom. We can leave it open and have kind of like a southern style looking house, I guess, with that open, or a ranch style, or whatever you want to call it. But I think is what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and put it together with the what do you call it, the fence posts, just so it has a railing around it. Now this one here is not going to get one, and I did notice this, unless, let's see, let's pull that around like that, and I could probably, unless I do something like this, no, that looks like shit. I just leave that open and take it back like that. What fence post amazing. Okay, dark oak. Thought I'd grab the another brick. Anyways, we use the dark oak. If I don't like it, I will change it out later. Like that. And I probably will, because everything else is kind of a black-white theme on the house. Alright, so there. We've got that done. Front of the house is looking really good. Pretty much finished with that. We got a bonus room to put in here, and we'll do all that on the interior designing phase of this this series. We need to build this up by 1, so I can figure out where that's going to be. That turned out really good. We've got a back balcony right here, and we're going to fill that in with wood now that we know exactly where that's going to be. And we're going to do pretty much the same thing, except I don't want to put pillars back here or support beams. I don't feel this is a long enough stretch to need one, but we do need some place to keep from falling off and breaking your neck. So I think that will work out really good just like that. Could almost probably push that up inside more. I don't know. That's what she said. Or we just go ahead and cap that off. Let's cap this off. Let's go ahead and put in some roof right here and tidy that in. There we go. Now you can't see up underneath that. And I'm probably put, what is this? What the hell? Oh, I didn't finish pulling that out. That's what that is. Okay. Probably put... That's 3 high. OCD, I'm all over the place right now. Need a window right here. Right there. I don't know what I was going to say. I think I was going to say I was going to trim out underneath here with some quartz upside down stairs maybe. Let's see what that looks like. And that will give kind of a little bit of an accent right there. And let's go ahead and run it all the way around. Let's see what this looks like. Let's see what this looks like. In here and around like that. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Then I run out of shit there, so I can't put that in. Alright, we'll leave it for now. We'll leave it for now. It doesn't... No, I'm not going to leave it for now. It doesn't look right. It doesn't quite look right. I will come up with something else here. Maybe some other type of an overhang. But yeah, definitely going to get rid of this for right now. It does not look right. Unless I redesign some things here. Anyways, so is what we have is the outside of the house is pretty much completed. I've got a real good idea of where everything is kind of laid out now. I did want some dormers in the front, and I could center them up, or I can come off from each side. We'll do that at another time. Let's figure out how to do that later. Let's kind of lay out the floor up top on the second floor, and hopefully this is not too dark with the shaders. Let me throw in some lights here and light it up a little bit, and that way it won't be. Ooh, that's fucking bright. Ooh, that is bright. And that way you can see what I'm doing, and I don't really have to adjust the video in post-edit. Let's put some in here and there. And of course we shouldn't need them down here because we got some pretty good lighting underneath. And we can always put in a couple more windows to bring in some natural lighting just while we finish up the build. And this is going to look totally terrible, so don't do that. So there's our second floor. We can go ahead and start putting that in now. I did do... Oh, I was going to do a double floor, wasn't I? But I think we're going to end up with a single floor is what's going to happen, because I didn't want to lose the ceiling height that I've got on the first floor. So the second floor and the third floor, I might be able to double that up, and I don't have any lighting over here. There we go. The bonus room, of course, is going to go in right here somewhere. I'm going to eat that wall out just so I can see where the roof line is. Damn, I was right in the center of that, wasn't I? Nice job, Jag. Holy shit. So we'll have a hallway over here that will walk along this way and tie into the bonus room. And then we'll have another couple bedrooms over here. And, of course, the master bedroom on the other end. And we've got some spare bedrooms on the bottom to get laid out in this episode and get the floors in. So that's what we're trying to do, is get everything filled in and figure out where everything is going to go. So the next floor should go here. Just go ahead and pull that across. I'm getting a weird light glitch from the shaders mod, and I'm using Zeus. I don't think I've probably said that at all through any of these episodes, but I am using Zeus. That's the one I like. I know there's some other ones that look pretty good, but I have used Zeus for a little while, and that's what I like using. All right, so this is going to be the third floor here, and the next ceiling up. Our stairs, we can pull across here just like that and finish this piece off. Things coming together really, really good. A lot smoother than my original kind of test build before I started this series. Again, I made a couple test houses just to see if I wanted to do a series on this, and decided yes, I really want to do a Let's Build series on this, because I like the way that these are turning out. I like the way that they look, and I'm going to need them and give you guys something cool to watch. So like I said, all we're doing is just filling everything in. Again, if you're following along, it should be pretty self-explanatory. I shouldn't really have to count any blocks here. and we're just building a second floor. I kind of wanted to do a double floor, and in some rooms I may, and in some rooms I may leave like just a single ceiling and put in like lamps and shit. The living room is definitely going to be cathedral or vaulted, depending on where you live and what you want to call it. It's going to vault up to the 3rd floor. I'm going to need a walkway right here, but I definitely want to so you can overlook down into the living room area and kitchen. I think it would give this a really nice open feel. 1 block overhang there, and we'll probably have to trim under there to make that work. So we'll need some hand railing so we don't fall in again temporarily, and then here to there, and get rid of this for right now. I think that'll work. And a corner piece here, and a corner piece here, and actually put a wall here, because this is going to be where one of the other bedrooms goes, and could probably actually do that here too. So the only place that we're looking at it is from the top of the stairs and down the hallway that is going to go right here. So we're going to have a kind of a narrow hallway going this way with a door at the end, and then another room possibly going this way like that. Let's go ahead and put a doorway in just so we can kind of see where things are going to go. And then this is the doorway here. I don't really like the way that turned out. I don't like the way that connected. This corner piece is kind of wacky, unless I push this wall back. But then I'll have a 1 block, and it will go into this corner, because if I put a nice bedroom over here, I really wanted this glass. So we're going to have to just live with that one. Let's go ahead and fill that wall in, and everything will be off just a little bit. Again, not always going to be perfect, not always going to be symmetrical, and there's not always a problem with that. It does irk with my OCD a little bit, but I will learn to deal with it. Again, because houses aren't kind of like ships, are a little more symmetrical. I can build one side and then copy the other side, and everything's all fine and dandy. Houses are going to be obviously different. A lot of different styles, a lot of different places you can get ideas, guys, if you're looking for houses. I think I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet on the space here and fill this in and make this non-usable. Make it a double wall, and I could probably actually change the color of it if I wanted to. I don't know. For right now, we're just going to fill this in and see where this ends up. That light is kind of a little bright, isn't it? There we go. Alright, so now we have this. It wraps around there and comes into another. That hallway would be awful thin if I do it like that, won't it? That hallway is awfully thin. What if I go one more? Should I go one more? Let's go one more. See where that goes. Let's build that out. And there's going to be another set of stairs right here going up. So that way you walk up and go up to the next floor. So right there is going to be the next one. And now I just completely jumped away from the balcony, didn't I? I did. There will be a room underneath here. That door will probably have to move. Unless I put a closet back in here and then move the door over by 1. I'm spitballing this here, guys. We will adjust this as we go. No big deal. Stairs here, and I'm just going to fill this in solid just because I can dig it out later if I want to put something underneath, and I need to figure out where that next floor is going to tie into right here. Probably going to have to put a landing here and then turn it like that. This is going to be wasted space. OCD, I cannot leave shit like that. We're going to have to turn and then go up like this. So this room is going to have Let's see what that might be too close. It's probably going to be too close. Yeah, I don't like that. And then turn and go up to the next floor. And we can put the hand railing in here. Or no, we ain't going to have a hand railing. We're going to have a wall. We're going to have a wall right here. What the hell I was thinking. Hand railing. No hand railing. Alright, then connect that. And across here. I can leave that open, and then up here put in another wall so you don't even see them stairs. And there'll be probably another hallway right here. And a hand railing that goes around that. Not really sure. And I'm not even sure how long this episode is right now. Probably going to be a nice place to finish this off, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and build up this wall here up to the 3rd floor. Fly. Pull this floor across all the way. Pull up these 2 inner walls right there. And fill in this ceiling off camera. Really, really easy. Again, if you guys are following along, you can do that. And then catch back up with me. And then we will continue on in the next episode. Alright guys, like always, I appreciate you watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.